Exodus chapters 1 through 15. In Egypt's land of constant plight, where bondage steals the light, they labor under ceaseless pain. Hidden sparks of freedom begin to form. Their hearts bear every endless strain. Each day feels like a cursed bane, yet hope flows on like a healing drain. In crowded halls of surging might, as numbers swell in spite, a new king rules with hardened fear. Dark plots and schemes begin to form. He weeps through every bitter tear. Oppression's grip draws ever near. Despair seems almost all too clear. In secret rooms of tender care, where mothers dare with love so rare, midwives act with spirit brave. They shield the innocent from harm. Their courage forms a stirring wave. Their faith becomes the means to save. A promise rises to redeem. In woven reeds by river's lair, a hidden babe finds tender care. A mother's love remains so mild. A destiny in whispers is declared. A future once unknown turns wild. Fate's secret path cannot be filed. His promise is quietly compiled. In palace halls beyond compare, where mercy meets a humble heir, a princess shines with warmth so bright. Her gentle grace forms a tender care. Her kindness overcomes the night. In her compassion, hope springs in sight. A new dream is set alight. In shifting sands of grim despair, a fugitive seeks solace rare. He flees amid a shifting haze. The past recedes in troubled phase. His spirit wanders through a winding maze. Yet hope glimmers in each steadfast gaze. A future calls beyond the blaze. In desert heat where fires embrace, a burning bush reveals its grace. A voice emerges in soft glow. Divine command begins to flow. Old doubts dissolve as truths now show. A heart revives from shadows below. Destiny calls as spirits grow. In burning flame of divine embrace, a charge to free finds its pace. A prophet stands both firm and brave. His mission is to liberate and save. His words surge like a mighty wave. He vows to rescue those he can save. Oppression shudders in its dark cave. In trembling doubt and restless pace, a question haunts his every trace. His voice is soft, though feelings torn. A hesitant soul feels deeply worn. The divine call is met with scorn. Yet hope emerges like a newborn. Doubt yields at last to faith reborn. In simple touch, a sign's embraced, a staff turns snake with startling grace. A wondrous act unveils true might. Skin turns pale as fear takes flight. Every wonder beams with pure light. A power ascends in daring flight. New hope awakens in fresh sight. In somber air of fate's embrace, a call to return leaves its trace. He steps with spirit fierce and bold. His mission, secret yet untold. Ancient bonds begin to unfold. A legacy from ages old. Egypt's heart grows icy cold. In rivers surge a crimson trace, where water meets a grim embrace. The Nile is tinted deep red. All life seems as if it's bled. In every corner sorrows shed. Dread and ruin swiftly spread. The mighty empire beaten fled. In rippling streams where fears replaced, frogs and gnats join in the race. The land is overrun by a fierce swarm. Chaos shapes a shifting form. Nature unleashes a wild storm. All order shatters from its norm. Old power starts to swiftly transform. In fields where grief's embrace is laced, livestock falls and boils are traced. Cattle suffer under a piercing ache. Pain and fever force hearts to break. A plague of boils makes the people shake. A nation trembles in sorrow's wake. Relief seems distant as hopes flake. In thunder's cry and lightning's grace, hail and locusts darkly chase. Hail strikes with a force so raw. Thunder echoes as winds draw. Nature obeys its immutable law. Fields are torn by a relentless claw. Every dream shatters in fatal flaw. In night's deep veil where fate is traced, the Passover sign is boldly placed. The Lamb's blood gleams, a beacon bright. A shield for souls in dire plight. Doorways guard hope with sacred right. In swift escape they take to flight. Freedom shines in every true sight. Upon the waves where fate is chased, The Red Sea parts with wonder graced, water recedes so crisp and clear. A miraculous path draws them near. Pharaoh's might begins to disappear. Hope ascends in hearts so dear. Victory blossoms, blossoms as dreams appear. In joyful song where triumph's traced, a hymn of freedom is proudly embraced. Voices rise in a chorus grand. Their melody echoes across the land. Every heart unites as they proudly stand. Hope resounds with a divine command. Eternity smiles, smiles upon this promised hand.